Israel, and I'm always bringing the truth. You know how I do. If you guys are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you guys are not, you already know what to do. You know to spew. Hashtag justice for Alicia Smiley off into the comment section. I hope everybody's doing good. I'm doing good. I'm doing okay so far. Taking it day by day. Just trying to, like, you know, be okay. What's up? What's up? What's up? Hashtag justice for Alicia Smiley in the comment section. So I feel like we're going to tap in. We're going to get a message. We're going to see what the spirit has to say. It is after work for me. So, of course, y'all know I got my little summer watermelon Ciroc. This is like a limited time type of deal. But I like those a lot. So, you know, I've been getting those after work. What's up? Shout out to the Mod Squad of True Justice for Alicia Smiley 2025. Hashtag Sweetest Taboo. Hashtag Cherish. Hashtag Illuminous. Hashtag Individual Locks. I don't know why I said locks. But anyways. Hashtag Mod Squad of Truth. Hashtag Understanding Truth. Hashtag Flourish. Hashtag Quick Turnaround. And hashtag Always Some Truth. I like that one, okay? So, you guys, what's been new with me is I got this Puerto Rican. And he just keep following me all over town, y'all. Like, I'm just like, he is on my ass like white on rice. A glass of milk, a paper plate, and a snowstorm. And I am just afraid. Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm afraid. Like, I don't even know what to do. Like, I'm going to run. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just run. What's up, JJ? What's up? What's up? What's up? Justice for Alicia Smiley 2025. Thanks, son. But yeah, I'm going to run from his ass. I just realized, like, just, like, talking to this dude on the phone that I got some unhealed shit. Like, he's like, I want to get married. I want to have this. I want to have that. I want a real relationship, meaning he's saying all the right things. That's the type of things you want a guy to say to you when they meet you. You don't want them to be like, I'm trying to hit it and quit it or whatever. He's like, literally, I'm trying to make you my wife. I'm like, nigga, I'm running from your ass. Like, what the fuck? I don't know, y'all. I don't know. And I just feel like I can't be honest with him. So that's another thing. Because I didn't tell him nothing about my situation. I don't plan on telling him anything about my situation. And where I am hiding currently is in a small town. So I can't be having people know my situation. I can't have people know my situation. And I just feel like I can't open up to him and tell him, like, what I'm going through and what I'm dealing with. So he wouldn't even really get to know me. He wouldn't even get an opportunity to get to know me because I'll be holding that back. So that's an issue. 22 people watching, 2 likes. Can we get these likes up? So that's an issue. Somebody can have a lot of people that are interested in them. And maybe you're running a little bit because that's the fuck I'm doing. I am running. I got my running shoes on and I am ready. I got a bottle of water, like, in case I start sweating, like, I'm running, okay? Because I'm not ready. I am not ready. Justice for Alicia Smiley 2025. And it's something about being healthy enough to be in the mind frame of knowing that you're not ready, right? I know I'm not ready because I start having anxiety attacks. He's like, oh, I want to get married. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to do that. I'm like, ooh, all that sounds great, but not for me. Not right now, you know? And I do want to get married. It's just that I feel like I probably won't be able to do shit until, like, the shit is completely over with this Alicia Smiley shit. I probably won't be able to do anything. And I'm okay with that because obviously I need to spend some more time healing because when this dude started talking that marriage shit and all this other shit, like, I'm going to date you. We're going to be friends, but we're going to be friends right now, but later on. And like I said, that's what you want a man to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can be friends right now, but later on, you're going to be my wife. Like, eventually, you want a man to say those things to you because then they're telling you their intention. But his intentions is scaring the shit out of me, man. I'm like, oh, you want to get married, huh? Oh, okay. You looking for your soulmate? Oh, okay. Yeah, let me run right quick. You put these running shoes on as he's talking to me. I'm tying the motherfuckers up and getting them ready to fuck up out of there, you know? Hey girl, hey. Justice for Baby Smiley. Hashtag Truth Gang. Hashtag Truth Gang Mods. Hashtag Truth Gang Chat. I love that one. Okay. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Ashe, ashe, ashe. To the Galactic Mermaids. Mama Oya. Ashe, Mama Oya. And Mami Wata. Ashe, Mami Wata. Okay. You said start off slow. That's what I was trying to do, but then he started talking that marriage shit. And I was like, yeah, the fuck away from me, nigga. Like, for real. Like, for real, for real. He seems like a good guy, though. You know, I'm going to be honest with him. He seems like a great guy. Everything that he is saying is what needs to be said if you're trying to date somebody. And if this was probably like, you know, even 5 years ago, I probably would have just went right for it. You get what I'm saying? But this time I'm just like, yeah, no. Because I can't be honest with him. I can't be honest with him about my situation because it would compromise me being safe where I'm at. Nobody in this town knows anything about anything. I'm just who I am, the name that I'm under. I'm just who I am to these people. And for me to get in a relationship and not be honest with someone would really eat me away. Like, it would just eat away at me that I can't be honest with this person about who I truly am, what I've experienced, what I went through. So he would just be falling in love with somebody who don't even really exist because he would never know the real me. So that's why I'm running, you know, because I can't tell him who I am and what I'm going through. Because this town is too small. The town that I'm in is too fucking small. And all it's going to take is for him to say one thing and everybody's going to know. And then I'm going to have to leave. Because that's what I do. When people find out about me being Alicia Smiley or something like that, I'm the fuck out. I'm getting on the next Greyhound at 3 a.m. again. Okay? So I didn't want to just like fuck up my whole life trying to date somebody. So I'm just going to leave. You say you need someone that is spiritual too. I do agree with that because that was another thing that the Puerto Rican had told me. The Puerto Rican had told me that he was Christian. And I was like, I told him immediately, like, I don't know if that's going to work. I don't think that ain't going to work with me. You know what I'm saying? He's like, yeah, but I don't go to church. I don't go to church. I'm like, I don't go to church either. But if your mind ain't where my mind is, then I'm probably going to scare the shit out of you. You're going to be like thinking I'm evil or calling me a witch or some shit because you don't fully understand what it is that I do or what it is that I deal with. So I do definitely need somebody spiritual too, you know? But we're going to get some messages. We're going to just do this one, and then we're going to go right into the oracle and see what the spirit has to say. Somebody told me they ain't never seen no braids as big as mine today. So I ain't never seen no braids as big as yours. I'm like, I'm just trying to put this hair up. I don't know what to do with it. And when I be working, I do not want my hair all over the place. Because it do be all over the place. Okay. You said, do you see orbs like right now? I don't see any right now, but I am able to see orbs. Sometimes I can read the energy of the orb, like if it's a red orb, it could be like a hostile spirit or a spirit that's disembodied or something like that that's like angered. Purple is like a high vibrational spirit. Like the white or the yellow one is like even higher vibrational when it comes to orbs. All right, so we want to give our shade. Let's give our shade to the divine infinite all. Let's give our shade to all of the Aries that are in the uprights that come across this video. We also would like to give our shade to our most beautiful and precious Santissimo Muerte, Linea Azul, Linea Dorada, and Linea Verde. We want to give our shade to Mama Marie Laveau, the Baron Segedes, to Papa Legba, Ishua Legba, Legbar, to all of our ancestors, angels and guides, ascended masters, elder spirits, galactic federation, everyone known and unknown. That means that's Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Somebody needs to know what the Ori is. It's your higher self. It's that little voice inside of you that tells you to go left, and then you go right, and then when you go right, something happens, and then you be like, something told me. That's your Ori. That's your higher self. That's the God in you. That's the Christ-like energy that the Bible speaks about. That's what that is. If you're wondering what your Ori is, that's in the upright. So the reason why we say that's in the upright is because some people Oris are not in the upright. Okay. Some people's higher selves are not in the upright. Okay. So it just is what it is. All right. Let me blow some smoke on these cards. All I got is weed and tobacco and cinnamon. I got cinnamon, but we're going to use weed because the spirit's like weed. All right, that's just to cleanse our cards. And then we're going to take this Ciroc Summer Watermelon, no Diddy, but it's Diddy. And then we're going to give some libation right onto the floor. You ain't going to be able to see it, but I got carpet. I'm going to just do a little bit right on the floor. I shade to the spirits, and I'm going to take a drink with them. Cheers. After work vibes, y'all. After work vibes. So I was wondering what that was. I get thoughts beforehand. Never listen because I'm hard-headed. That's the voice you should always listen to. That's the voice that's never going to lie to you. That's God talking to you. The Bible describes the voice of God as not some loud, powerful voice, but that still small voice that be like, you should go left. You should play the lottery today. Don't trust them. That's God right there. That little voice that talk like that, that's God. I don't know what happened to my live, y'all. The live that I did before this one, I felt like there was really good messages in that live. I don't know what happened to it. It said it was deleted. I did not delete that live. So I guess that message was for whoever it was for, because it disappeared, y'all. I don't know. It's not in my YouTube studios or nothing. I think I did it 2 days ago or the day before yesterday. And it's gone. I don't know what the hell the message was about or nothing. But anyways. That's some pie. All right, Divine Spirit. We thank you for the messages that we receive, all messages that we receive. We give you love, honor, and respect. And of course, spirit, gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Immature love offer out here on the table. No good. Somebody does not want to show you love. And an immature love offer is literally somebody knowing that you're worth something, but refusing to give it to you. So they're going to offer you less than what you're worth. In my ashtray, bad investments. Okay, so somebody could be investing in an immature love offer. Excuse me. Or wanting you to invest in an immature love offer. 66. We're going to type that in so we can get that spirit number. 66. I hope I don't look tired. So many people at work today was like, you look tired. Are you okay? I was tired of being there. I wasn't tired. I was tired of fucking being there. I was like, I'm ready to go. And that's my third job I'm talking about, because y'all know my other 2 jobs I work from home. You said I tried to watch and the replay wasn't there. Right. I was like, what the hell? So I was wondering what that was. Oh, okay, I read that. All right, so final destination. Maybe somebody's offering you an immature love offer. They're hoping that you will invest poorly so that they can put you in this death energy, or feeling like death is going to come to you. Okay. But you're too wise for this. Somebody's wise. Somebody's standing on truth. So you can't be tricked when it comes to an immature love offer or bad investments. You cannot be tricked. Okay. Making a choice. Let's get one more and then we'll clarify. Man whore. STD. STI. So let me look at this. We got the immature love offer. Somebody who can be really friendly, or they can act as if they're a friend. Somebody wants you to choose them over your self-love, your self-worth, your self-value. And then they're going to put you in this death energy if you do. Okay, but you're too wise for this person and their immature love offer, or to invest poorly, or to do something that's invested beyond yourself. Okay. And when I say beyond yourself, I don't mean selfishness, right? Because chosen ones are to be selfless, but at the same time selfish. We're selfless as in we know that we're here to serve humanity, that we're here to heal people, bring solutions. We're here to do those things, and we service people, right? But we want to also be selfish with our energy, because our energy is so valuable that if we give it to the wrong people, we can end up in this energy of this final destination, this death energy, okay? Or feeling like something is just going to go wrong, or you're going to die or something, okay? Let's clarify. Let me shuffle some more. Let me shuffle. I feel like I want to light this cinnamon just for like protective energies. Let me light this cinnamon, y'all. I got an incense going, but that incense is just black woman. It's not really anything spiritual. But black woman is spiritual, because black woman is the source. The black woman is God. Oh, yeah. She can birth and create any race of people. A black woman can have a white baby. It can birth an Indian-looking baby. Can't no other race of women do that. I don't know why Spirit is saying this, why I just said race or whatever, but maybe somebody's discriminating against you. But if you're in Truth Gang, then you know that we don't do race, right? Except when it comes to DNA swapping. When it comes to DNA swapping, we're doing race. Because you need to keep your bloodline pure, because the gifts that are in your bloodline, you do not want to water them down, okay? But as far as like, we don't do race, we don't get involved in race wars, or that white motherfucker, that black motherfucker, that Indian, we don't do that, because we see humanity and we're not looking at the outer of a human being. In Truth Gang, we're looking at the inner, we're looking at the soul, we're looking at the ori of a person, who they truly are. So we don't have time for race. We got we got time for the people. It could be a white person that's not doing right. It could be a black person that's not doing right. And we don't care if they're black and we black. If they're not doing right, they ain't doing right. Okay? So somebody's on that type of timing. Let's clarify immature love offer. Empty vessel. Okay, listen. Somebody don't have nothing. They don't even have a soul. All right? And they really want you to compromise your self-love, self-loyalty. It's like they like, come over here and not have a soul with me, or sacrifice yourself, or whatever. Accept less than what you're worth so that you can give up your divinity. Okay? Bad investments. Okay, you're free from this. And you're free from this person. This person maybe don't want to let go. I don't know why my back itching. All right. This person don't want to let go. Final destination. Okay, banned bloodline. Like, this person is kicked out. Like, Spirit's not fucking with this person. Whoever this person is, Spirit ain't fucking with them. And they want you to fuck with them so that you give up your divinity. Okay, so when Spirit is not messing with someone, right? Greetings, Black God is in the building. It's been a long time. I'm glad you are here. I'm so glad to see you. Thank you for checking on me. I did go back and look at all my messages, but I probably didn't open them. But I appreciate you checking on me. I really do, Divine Masculine, because your girl been going through something, okay? For real, for real. Right, Black God. Right, Black God is up here. Okay, Truth Gang. 77. Okay, we finna type that up too. 77. That's divine order. What if we get 88, y'all? What if we get 88? Then that's 678, which is divine order, meaning your steps are order and everything that you're dealing with is exactly how it's supposed to be. Okay, wise woman of truth. Wise woman of truth. Divine Spirit, clarify. Okay, rethinking approach. Okay, so I feel like you didn't already got away, but somebody wants to get back into your energy, whether you're a masculine or a feminine. They're trying to rethink how they can approach you. This person who doesn't have anything to offer you. And I'm going to tell you something. You can't even get Spirit to move without an offering. You can't get your ancestors to move without an offering. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. God doesn't move without an offering. I feel like I said that before. God don't even move without an offering. Now, it might not be a physical offering, but maybe you need to sacrifice something. And it could be like you sacrificing something within yourself. Okay, God, I ain't going to do this no more. If you would help me with this or whatever. Okay, but whoever this person is, they ain't got no offering. And you're not to accept this low vibrational offer, this immature love offer from this empty vessel having ass person. If you do, you're going to be sacrificing your self-worth, your self-loyalty, your self-value. Okay? You're going to be sacrificing those things. You say, hey, Black God, miss the whole gang, right? Gang. I feel like the family is here now, okay? Ashe, Black God, gratitude to you. Ashe. Okay, so making a choice. Divine Spirit, show us what this choice is. Show us what the choice is that was made, something that flipped over to leave somebody out in the cold. Change for the better. 5 of Pentacles. Somebody wasn't playing. Somebody knew somebody has an STD. You might have the psychic ability, because I have several different spiritual gifts, but whoever I'm speaking to, you might have the ability to know when somebody got a disease. Like, you could see it on them. You could, or smell it, or 88. Okay, we got it. We got 88. And this one 77 and that's 777. All right. What's up? All right, so this is clarifying the man whore with the STD or the STI. It could be a woman as well, okay? But listen, low vibrational, low ranking energies, low ranking entities. Anything else you would like to say about this Divine Spirit? Oh, physical death. Like I said, somebody's in this death energy. Maybe they want to offer you something so that you'll switch places with them, okay? Brings bad news. So again, this is this person with this immature love offer, this man whore with these STDs, okay? And when this person come around, you losing houses, cars, relationships, whatever. This person that brings bad news, they make you lose money too. Even jobs. You have divine protection from this person. I don't know what they plan on doing, but it ain't gonna work because you got divine protection. The hidden energy is equal give and take. Okay, deceit, disharmony. Okay, so this person's gonna lie. That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna be like, I'm gonna give you what you deserve, but they're lying. Okay, deceit, and they're just gonna cause disharmony. They know that they don't hit your standards because you have high quality, high standards, and somebody needs to have high quality and high standards. And it's not bougie or selfish for you to not accept certain people in your life because of certain things. Like, they need to be on your level, period. You need to be equally yoked. Okay, there's a lack of progress with this user energy because you've left your comfort zone and they've been left with no reward. They try to cause relationship problems or emotional regret. Here go the STD, sabotage. They were trying to sabotage you with the STD. Okay, what the fuck? That ain't no good. What else we got, Divine Spirit? Spiritual warfare, 9 of Wands. Self-mastery. Okay, they try to cause warfare against you, but you've already mastered yourself. I feel like this person is still in warfare, but you're out of it because you've mastered yourself. You're out of it. Moving on. Okay, like this person's stuck. Okay, avoid blind acceptance of others. So just don't accept this person back into your life. Okay, they're very depressed. They're low vibrational. Yeah, they need some money, whoever this person is. What else we got? Financial upswing. Okay, they see you on the up and they need some money. It said, we ascend, not descend. I know that's facts, okay? So let's go straight on to the oracle. That's what we're going to do. We're going straight on to the oracle. Take the messages as they resonate. Okay? Eat the meat, spit out the bone. If it doesn't apply, let the shit fly. If it does not fit, you must acquit, okay? So this is left from the last time that I went live. So we just going to keep that, and then we're going to get like 4 more. Nothing to offer but dick. So this is the low vibrational offer right here. Okay. Whoever this person is, all they got to offer is like sex. Okay. Or sexual things. All right. 11 days is out here. All right. Let's get 2 more. Let me see. Let me go to the big. Ending of a family is out here. 1 more. Where do I go, Spirit? Where do I go? Show me where to go. We going right here? Okay. We right here. A new king rules the empire. So this could be somebody you used to talk to or something, and somebody is trying to come in. Okay, it might be a Puerto Rican. Like that Puerto Rican that be following me around. Like, he don't be following me around, but he be showing up places. I'd be like, what the fuck? And he'd be like, hey, beautiful. And I'd be like, what the fuck? Okay, he a nice guy though. He ain't creeping me out. He's a nice guy. Like, he offered to give me something to eat today, and I was like, you know what, I'm good. I just ate. Just ate. Just miss me. You know what I'm saying? He said, nobody wants a dirty D. I know that's right, Natalie. This one shot, and I share with the ancestors, y'all. And it is very strong. It just tastes like liquor, but whatever. Some real goons is out here. I feel like this could be your spiritual team protecting you from this low vibrational offer. Okay, this person that kind of wants to bully themselves into your life, they still have a little hope. Like, I don't know what the hell. If they had faith like they got hope, then they would have been all right. They wouldn't have had to do what they had to do. If they trusted in the divine, like, they had hope because they hoped that they were going to be able to, like, play you or something like that, okay? You're headed towards a fresh start. You're going to be noticing a difference in your life and where you're headed. Somebody was under B-brain, so like group think. Somebody was thinking in a group. They weren't thinking for themselves when they decided that they were going to play you. Somebody could deal with Catholicism. You could do saint veneration, or you could be Catholic, okay? What else do we have, Divine Spirit? Ending of a family, period. You can have Catholicism spirits. Like, you can have the saints, like Saint Expedite, Saint Peter, okay? You might have them in your spiritual court. Somebody's afraid of water. It could be water energies that they're afraid of. They could be afraid of the water deities. Okay, they can't hurt you. These people, they know they can't hurt you. So I'm getting, if you can't beat them, join them type energy, okay? Morals is in reverse. So somebody didn't have any morals in a situation. They was just doing whatever with no morals, and now they got to pay for it. Okay, somebody named Betty. Somebody could be a troll. I think I got my trolls a little scared. I got them a little nervous, okay? Nobody believed you, but they all about to find out you was telling the truth. So this is for the chosen one. Nobody believed what you was saying, but they all finding out that you was telling the truth about a situation when it came to a person, a family, okay? A group of people attacked by inmates. So whoever these people are, or whoever this person is, they end up in jail. They're going to be attacked by inmates, okay? Somebody named Nana. Somebody old ass mama or grandmama could be going to jail. Okay. Statute of limitations removed, so they could have committed a crime a long time ago. Okay. And now they're going to be going to jail. It's not going as planned. Whatever they thought they was going to do to you, it didn't work, okay? A cycle that can't be escaped. So these people stuck. Like I said, that's your confirmation that whoever this person is that has nothing to offer you, they're stuck in a cycle, okay? Armadillo, the little warrior. Okay, so what I'm getting is that somebody did something magically to you. I'll say magically, spiritually, whatever, to you. And 10-10, let's get that too. And they can't take the backfire of something. And they still have hope that they're going to be able to get into your energy, but I don't see it happening. Spirit don't see it happening either, because what the hell? This person is just out there. They could even be delusional or something. I feel like they might be a little bit delusional to think that they're going to be able to get into your energy. Yeah, because you found your inner worth and your self-love. And that's what they want you to compromise. They want you to compromise your inner worth and your self-love. And that isn't up for debate. Spirit said your inner worth and your self-love is not up for debate. Okay? You got the Holy Grail. You're not giving that up. You got the Holy Grail. And the Holy Grail literally is self-love, self-value, self-worth, and self-loyalty. Okay? Finding the Christ-like energy in you and seeing how you were created in the image and the likeness of the divine creator. And then using that power, because the Bible also told you that you should do greater works than him that led. So not just knowing that you're created in the image and the likeness, but you need to be out here doing that work. Okay? Period. Has the same name as you, first, middle, or last, or nickname. So this is somebody who has the same name as you with the first, middle, or last. It could be a family member or somebody who just, your name Ashley and they name Ashley, okay? But you got unique features, and somebody can be jealous of your features, okay? Somebody be talking shit about everybody, so they talking shit about your features, okay? They're talking shit because they ain't reached the levels that you have reached. You have reached so many different levels in this walk of yours, and people is literally jealous of that, okay? You do got a secret admirer, and I was talking about that Puerto Rican, okay? Which it probably ain't gonna go nowhere with me, man, because I am fucked up inside. Not fucked up, like I'm healed. Let me explain that. I'm healed from the delicious smelly trauma and shit to an extent. Like I still get triggered every now and then. But as far as like being in a relationship, not right now. I can't do it. I can't do it. Because the moment you start to get close to me, oh, you know what I'm hearing? Never gonna get too close to me. Even though you mean the most to me, 'cause every time I open up, it hurts. You're never gonna get too close to me, even though you mean the most to me. That song. And every time you hurt me, the less that I cry. And every time you leave me, the quicker these tears dry. That song. Never gonna get too close to me, even though you mean the most to me. Right, trust issues. I can't make it up. Y'all just see how the Oracle did that? I cannot make it up, okay? Somebody's upset that they can't control things. You got your walls up. You got your walls up. You need the right person. You need the right person. You don't need just anybody. You need the right person. You can't just date anybody, okay? Confirmation. When you get that right person, okay, when you get that right person, you're going to open up. There's not going to be anything that puts up like a defense system. When you're dating the wrong people, or like, you know, like I said, the Puerto Rican, you know what I'm saying? It's like my higher self puts up the barrier for me. And there's something in me that's like, I can't open up to you. I can't be out. Like, I can't tell you what's going on with me. Like, you know, so allow that, okay? The hem. Somebody feel like if they could just touch the hem of your garment, then they will be healed, period. And y'all know how I feel about this Bible story. I feel like it's energy vampiring. The hem of the garment story with the woman with the issue of blood, right? Because Jesus had the power, and Jesus did not agree to give her any power to heal herself. She was just like, if I could just touch the hem of his garment, she got a fucking disease and he's healed and he happy. And I would probably been like, bitch, like, ew, like, sorry, I'm just saying, I'm a healer, but I'm just saying, like, you don't just be touching people, you know? But she believed that just by touching him, she would be healed. And Jesus didn't really heal her. Let's just make that clear. Because after he turned around and said, who touched me? He literally told her, you are healed by your faith. By your faith, by your thought process, by what you believed, you're healed. I didn't heal you. Your faith healed you. He didn't even agree to a healing. And he made that clear as well. You get what I'm saying? He didn't even take credit for the healing. He told her, your faith has healed you. You get what I'm saying? But he didn't agree to it. And she kind of took his energy and became whole. I'm just saying. All right, so a full moon is out here. Something about dreams, okay? Because this is a dream that I had. It's a download. Let me refresh my chat, okay? It is a download, okay? Yeah, I couldn't even see y'all. LH is here. See, I ain't see none of that. Let me see. Okay. Justice for Alicia Smiley. Shout out to the Mind Squad of Truth. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Hashtag Soul Tribe. Hashtag Loyalty. Hashtag Truth Gang. Hashtag Mind Squad of Truth. Hashtag Justice for Alicia Smiley. Why is my computer freezing? All right. You said, hi, I'm a student looking for a student job. I also like someone. Is he in love with me? You have to book a reading. I don't do nothing for free. I'm talking about nothing for free. Okay, unless the spirit tells me to do it for free, and I love reading and stuff like that. That ain't even nothing that's important to spirit anyways. Unless it's the divine counterpart, that is important to spirit. But other than that, all the other relationships that be going on in the world, spirit don't care. Unless it's a divine counterpart, which means if these people are not together, then it's going to affect humanity. It's going to affect the course of the world if these two people don't go together. Those are the relationships that spirit care about. Say, hey, Natalie, hashtag truth coming out. Mama Urzuli is used by Catholicism. Black Madonna, the same mural that is tatted on the jester's back. Diddy. So, Ashe to Urzuli Dantua, not Urzuli Fredan. I don't have no disrespect against her, but my spirit beat her up. Santa Muerte beat up Urzuli Fredan. La Nina Roja beat up Urzuli Fredan in my house. That's why I tell you, be careful of the spirits that you have together because they can fight. Yeah, La Nina Roja beat her up. Urzuli Fredan. In my house. So, but yeah, we do give Ashe to Urzuli Dantor because that aspect, I don't feel like Santa Muerte has an issue with Urzuli Dantor. Santa Muerte will work with that. 1111, so we're going to get that too. I am available for y'all readings. Y'all can hit me up. All of that information is in the description bar. Alright, I got this. Alright, so anyways, dreams, okay? Let me read y'all comments first. I was going to get to it, but let me read y'all comments first so I can be caught up. So I understand what you're saying. It's not time yet. I know that's right. Hey, sister. Hey, Miss Jones. Justice for Alicia Smiley 2025. Say I'm 20 and I never dated. Hi, I live in France and I am a Libra. I am a student looking for a student job. Okay, I already read it. If you're 20 and you never dated, you should probably like date a little bit, but I would not be in a rush. It's nothing fun. I'm just going to be honest with you. All it's going to lead to is pregnancy. It could lead to a marriage, but then you're going to have legal issues if it doesn't work out. I'm just going to be honest. There's really nothing to rush into a relationship. If I were you and I was 20 years old and you never ever dated, I would finish traveling. I would go see the world. I would go do a bunch of other shit other than try to find a mate. I'm just going to be honest because there's a big old world out here and you don't need to like throw your life off of its course. I know you want love and stuff like that, but you got time. You got time for love. You're only 20. Girl, I'll be out here booking flights. Okay, I'm finna travel. I'm finna be in Dubai. I'm finna be, in Mexico. I'm finna be on a cruise. I'm finna be up in Ghana. I'm finna be like in Puerto Rico. I'm finna be everywhere at 20 with no kids and I ain't dating. That's what I'll be doing. I'm gonna go and see what God created on this earth because I feel like that's really important for somebody of your age. You get what I'm saying? That's what I would be doing at your age. I wouldn't even be worried about love because the moment that you get into a relationship, it's all going to fall apart. I'm telling you now. Okay? It's all going to fucking fall apart. You're going to end up pregnant. You're going to have a bunch, like, I ain't going to say a bunch of kids, but at least one of them kids that you like, I wasn't ready for. You get what I'm saying? Like, just go live your life and have fun. Because once you get into a relationship, adult stuff happens. And then you get stuck. So I have a daughter who's 19 and I tell her the same thing. Fuck a relationship. That's what I tell my 19-year-old. You're 20, my daughter's 19. I'd be like, fuck that shit. Go travel. I don't care about none of that. Fuck all the boy. I don't care about none of that. Fuck a relationship. Go and get everything that you need to get in life. Go see something. Go see the beauty of the Grand Canyon. I don't give a fuck what you do. Just don't have no kids and don't get in a relationship. Not at 20. 26, then you get you in a relationship. Especially if you're a virgin girl. Keep your purity. You don't need to be doing stuff because everybody else doing stuff. Okay? Maybe God preserved you. Okay? Maybe God preserved you. I'm going to say that. You know? What you saying? Said her faith in the self that she would her purity. Yeah, I remember that. Say, yeah, I had both sisters and their spirits was rumbling. But I was new to my journey. I wanted to contact you via email, but I didn't know if that would be weird. No, the email address is in the bar, girl. Go ahead. Email the business line. I think I'm about to change that number, that 314 number that I be using. I think I'm about to change it, but it'll probably still be a 314 number. Because now they're trying to make me pay for it, and it was free at first. Because during my sabbatical, I let that phone die. And I wasn't really answering that phone or nothing. So my number got suspended, and now they want me to pay for it. And I have been paying for it for like a month, but I'm probably just going to let it go so I can get another free one. He said, but I only deal with Urzuli Dantor straight. Yeah, deal with Urzuli Dantor. We like Urzuli Dantor. I mean, I don't have a problem with Urzuli Freda either, but Santa Muerte whooped her ass. I'm going to say that. Santa Muerte whooped Urzuli Dantor. She didn't fight with Urzuli Dantor. She fought with Urzuli Freda. And she beat her ass. And she turned all her pink stuff red. Some of y'all remember that. Because I went live and I showed y'all. Y'all seen the before and the after of the altar. La Nina Roja, which is the red robe of Santissima Muerte. And I had Urzuli Freda in my house at the same time. And then I took the altars down to clean the altars. And the night I took it down to clean the altars, I guess they had a fight. Because when I went to put the altars back up, everything that was pink had turned red overnight. And I went live and I was like, y'all see this shit? Her cloth was pink. Her glass vase was pink. That shit was red when I woke up in the morning. And the spirits was in my house fighting. And she lost. And I've never dealt with Urzuli Freda since. Because I don't want no problems. He said, no money for now. Searching a job. You're going to get a job, so I wouldn't worry about it. I would just believe that, you know, the divine always provides for me. And if you get turned down and you know that's not your job, but you need to keep going because there is a job for you and the divine's not going to let you go without. So I wouldn't worry about that. You know, I would just literally have faith that the divine is going to provide for me because why wouldn't the divine provide for me? I would expect it. I do expect it. Divine is going to provide all of my money for my bills. Divine's going to provide even my little drink after work. Okay? From the needs to the wants, the divine is going to provide it. That's how I would be thinking. He said, but it's bad because people kind of make fun of me. Fuck them. You're not... Okay, a mate doesn't complete you. I just want you to know that. Okay? You can be okay without having a mate completing you. Okay? You complete yourself and you provide for yourself. It's not really how life is supposed to go. I feel like the spirit, I've been married twice and I'm here to tell you, just because you have a marriage or you're in a relationship doesn't mean that that person is going to be faithful to you or any of that. Relationships bring stress. I'm not lying. Anybody in this comment section could tell her or vouch for me, give confirmation. Relationships, sexual relationships, boyfriend and girlfriend relationships, they bring stress, unwanted stress. You got to cater to this person. You got to figure out what their wants is, their dislikes, their likes. Like, it's going to stress you out just so you can feel like the other people won't have nothing to say because you have a mate. What if you're building your life? Those people are going to be crying in a closet with 4 kids, wondering how they're going to pay the bills because their mate that everybody wanted them to have is cheating on them. And they're sitting there like, I got 4 kids by this person and you're going to be in France. Listen to what I'm telling you. You're going to be in France at the Eiffel Tower while your friends that may make fun of you because you don't have a mate are crying because their mate's cheating on them and they got all these kids by this person. You're going to be at the Eiffel Tower sipping fucking wine and eating strawberries. Listen to what I'm telling you. Let them hate. Let them talk stuff because you're going to have less problems than them. All a relationship is problems. I'm here to tell you. That's all it is. Now, I love, and I hate. I'm trying to tell you. But it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Like, I don't want to be single. And I got somebody that's literally like, look, I will marry you right now. I will marry you. And he ain't ugly. He ain't black. I like black dudes. I'm just saying. But he's like, I will marry you right now, basically. But I know that that's going to add more stress to me. It ain't going to make me feel better. It's going to stress me out more, because then I'm going to have to be answering to you. You're going to want to talk on the phone. You're going to want to text. You're going to want to do, like, I ain't got time. You're winning. Don't ever hold yourself to society standards. Hold yourself to your own standards. This is your own individual walk. Okay? And those people who are like, you need to be in a relationship. You don't have any kids. You don't have any of that shit. They ain't going to be there to help you when the relationship goes bad. They're not going to be there to help you when you got all them kids crying in a marriage because your spouse isn't being faithful. Like, for real, for real. Okay? Somebody's fascinated by you, so somebody might have a crush. Okay? Can't manage time effectively, but maybe they can't, balance the crush that they have on you and something else, okay? The divine says, I shall not be mocked, so you will not be mocked, okay? Self-sacrifice is in reverse. Somebody wants you to sacrifice yourself, and spirit wants you to take care of yourself. They don't want you to sacrifice yourself, okay? What else do we have? Do your best and let go, period. Let go from the past situations. They wanted you under some type of mind control, but the divine intervened, okay? Then we have the Ark of the Covenant. So we got the Holy Grail in this reading and the Ark of the Covenant. So somebody is highly favored with the divine. The divine trusts you with their secrets, okay? What's up, Carl? You said, did you ever read about someone who disappeared? Myself. I'm a missing child and my cousin, but I ain't do no readings on it. It's because we actually came up kidnapped. So if you're new here, please check out my story about me being a missing child, being on a missing child flyer. And then also check out the story about my cousin also being on, he ain't my cousin because we both missing children, being a missing child as well. So I'm missing child Alicia Smiley, and my cousin Dominique is actually missing child Tavis Sutton. The only other person that came up missing on this channel that came to speak to me through a mediumship after they were deceased already was Phoenix Coldren. Or Colden. I think that's her name. I don't know. But yes, I have. You said the same neighbor I've been fighting with, cult member, all happened in front of their house. I'm sure it was a sacrifice. Hey, Kay, what's up? Don't worry about them, because you know that no weapon formed against you shall prosper. I gotta pee, y'all. Y'all know. Y'all already know. In the middle of a reading, I have to go pee, so that's what I'm going to do. I'll be back. I'll be right back, y'all. I hope that flooring wet, because I did just take a shower. Okay. All right. I'm going. All right, y'all, hold on. Let me dry my hands. All right, y'all, I'm back. You say y'all remember that both of the spirits was in here again, but new. Dontour bust off Frida candle holder. It almost caused fire flames. Yeah, you gotta be careful with the spirits that you have mixed together. How am I? I'm doing good. I was a little tired, but I'm straight. So I'm not worried. I'm going to find the best person for me. You don't got to do anything. You a female, right? Okay, so divine law is you don't do anything. You magnetize yourself. You become the best version of yourself that you can be, and then you will draw the man that's supposed to be the best person for you to you. So you don't got to find them. They're going to find you. Okay, all you got to do is continue to work on yourself while you waiting on your soulmate or whatever to come through. You said, yeah, I had a murder or suicide next door to me. Damn, I would have been cleansing. I would have been right outside with that sage in a barbecue pit. Okay, throwing rosemary in there and shit, like for real. Cleansing the neighborhood. Maybe you need to do that. Maybe you need to go outside and, you know, if you got a barbecue pit or something like that, throw some sage in there, throw some herbs in there, and cleanse the air in your neighborhood. I would do it when it's windy. He said, that's when I was more on my spiritual journey, not to have them damn sisters in home together, right? He said, stress. He said, you are telling the truth. I'm 40, yo. I'm finna be 44, y'all, this year. Let's go. Look, I said Europe. They don't say Europe, but that's what it looked like. I said Europe. Somebody really is gonna be in French, y'all. He said, thank you. You're welcome. He said, yeah, be careful because they will arrange your marriage if family is involved. The key to fam sacrifice is better young. They married me off quick in that family, y'all. I'm talking about 17 according to their time. I was already married to somebody. And the nigga was beating the fucking black off my ass. Straight up. That second husband, I fought back though. Like, you got me fucked up. The first husband, I was too scared to do anything. Because he was crazy. The first husband, he was crazy. And these are the arranged marriages that I was in, right? The second husband, which was the preacher, I beat his motherfucking ass up. Like, don't play with me, nigga. For real. But anyways. He said, yes, beloved, you are winning, especially... There is no avail at this time. Stay focused on your spiritual journey. Of course, no problem. It's really sad. I wish you are well. I'm okay. 1313. We're finna get that too. I'm okay. I just wish I had, right now, in this moment, justice. And I wish the people that kidnapped me were in jail and dead. Yeah, and I wish my family didn't treat me the way that they treated me because I'm really an awesome person. And now the divine is going to have me help everybody else in the world but them. And that sucks because I should have been their blessing, but I won't be. But I will be everyone else in the world's blessing. And those people, I will make them fucking pay me. Do you understand? The people in my blood family, the Alicia Smiley family, I will make them fucking pay me for any type of spiritual anything. Because they've already shown me their true colors. Except my mama, I would just heal her. I would immediately heal her. Okay? But the rest of them, if they ever needed some help or guidance or any of that shit, oh. I might just deny service because You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. So please don't take my sunshine away. So the sun could be coming up. You could be shining bright right now. You could be somebody else's sunshine. I just heard, you are the sunshine of my life. Yeah. That's why I'll always be around. Okay. You are the apple of my eye. I don't know what else he said. That's why I'll always be around. Ooh, 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 you are the sunshine of my life. Okay. A king has arrived, explosive feud. So again, somebody trying to stop your divine counterpart from coming in. Somebody really do love you, or you have a secret admirer. They want to be with you. And I just heard, I'd rather be with you. Ooh, yeah. Okay. Sandcastle, which means somebody built something that wasn't going to last. Okay. Yeah. What do we have? We got an angel. Layla L. Guardian angel. Angel of healing and health. And you just put those, who's that? Inez, you just put those healing hearts in the comment section. And now we have the healing angel here. So Archangel Laylael, angel of healing and health, guardian over April 15th and April 20th. Not April 15th, between April 20th, April 15th only, and then April 20th only. Okay, a praiseworthy guide. That's the other nickname of the angel. Okay, this is a male angel, a symbol of healing when it comes to wounds and ailments, brings about balance and harmony to life. Natives to him are very developed senses. Excuse me. And they know their ability to express themselves. Their openness towards others is a beauty, a quality offered by Laylael. He also allows you to speak your heart. Okay, so the virtues and powers of Laylael are love, justice, life, mission, health and healing, and selflessness, which is crazy because I talked about being selfless at the beginning of this video. So that's a confirmation that this angel is really here, because I definitely spoke about us chosen ones being selfless and selfish both at the same time. Okay, so the angelic choir of Laylael is the seraphim. So Laylael is the seraphim whose purpose it is to cleanse. The seraphim is the Keter, and that's the spot on the tree of life. If you want to like look at the Kabbalism or the Kabbalah or whatever to like figure this out, this angel Laylael is the Keter, okay, which means the crown. The Nastek, which means understanding. So the archangel that rules over Archangel Laylael is Archangel Metatron. Hashtag I shame Archangel Metatron because we love him. 313 in the comment section. Okay, the element of Laylael is elemental angel of fire. Hierarchical color is gold. The human-like color that you would see if this angel was to come towards you or to you would be like a magenta and blue. The gemstones of this angel are amethyst and aquamarine, the fluorite and the jade, and then the planets are Neptune and Venus. Okay. You said shit a bit crazy. They're using kids now, Hispanic kids, to gang stalk and home invasion. So crazy, it's gonna cost them. You do what you gotta do to protect your home, man. Okay? You do what you gotta do to protect your home. That's all I'm gonna say on that. Okay? Because y'all know me, I can get real dark. Okay? So I'm just gonna leave it at that. You do what you gotta do to protect your home, and you let them do whatever they want to do, like with the gang stalkers and stuff like that. You let them do whatever they want to do, as long as they don't cross a certain line, as long as they don't cross a certain barrier, as long as they don't come into your home or onto your property. You know what I'm saying? Let them do what they're going to do. But the moment that they cross that line, you got the right to do what you need to do. I'm going to say that, okay? Woo! All right, so that's the end of that. Let me let my shit. Chicago is significant, so somebody could be from Chi-Town, Chirac. I don't know why I'm getting that. Well, I do know why I'm getting that, but I'm definitely getting like a war zone. We had spiritual warfare. So, I mean, somebody could literally, it could be a spiritual war zone, okay? The landlord is out here as well. So somebody could be a landlord in Chicago, or you could rent from somebody in Chicago. Okay, maybe you have the same interests of your landlord. You can have a real cool-ass landlord. Like I got. My landlord is super cool. I always get cool landlords because I be manifesting them. I always get cool landlords. I always get like the hippie type. I always get the type that likes music. I get the type that likes to like shrooms, or they smoke weed or whatever. I always get those type of landlords. Like, period. Okay. So you might have the same interest as your landlord. First, middle, or last initial is I, or even nickname. Oh, and Inez, look at you, girl. Look at you, girl. You say good voice, though. You say, yes, I'm really scared. They're going to make me someone that I don't like. I'm Algerian from North Africa. Shout out to Africa. Shout out to Algeria. You know, Algeria be coming out this oracle a lot. Don't they try? Algeria be really coming out this oracle a lot, okay? Shout out to you. Shout out to your home country, okay? You say, good voice, though. Somebody could be stuck again in that traffic jam. No forward movement. You say, do you think Libras match? We have the same birthday with different year. Yeah. Yeah, that's your birthday twin. So, yeah. It don't matter what year y'all born in. If you find a birthday twin, that's a rare connection as well. Like, it's not rare for you to find a birthday twin, but if you find a birthday twin that's a male and both of you guys are attracted to each other, or if that person finds a birthday twin that's a female and both of you guys are attracted to each other, that chemistry be insane. It'd be insane chemistry, especially like if y'all did it. I'm saying it would be insane chemistry, okay? What else do we have? Somebody's name could be Jack, or single and abundant. Inez, I think this is for you, honey. I really feel like Spirit at this time, even though you like this person, right? Spirit saying you need to be single and abundant right now. And the best way to get somebody that you like is to pay them no attention. I'm trying to tell you, it's to act like they don't even exist. Make them come to you, right? That's the best way to get the person that you truly want. Don't give them no attention whatsoever. And you ain't playing games with them. You're just like basically allowing them to choose and have their choice of whoever they want. But they're gonna see, even if they have lots of options, that you're not the one that's gonna be crawling up their butthole. They're gonna want to give you a chance. They're not even gonna want the people that's crawling up their butthole. You get what I'm saying? What else do we have? Georgia is out here as well. So I feel like something is significant with Georgia. We have Corpus Christi, Texas out here as well. Okay, magical things are happening. Y'all know this is like one of my favorite cards because I don't know how I ended up like this, but it looks magical within itself. Magical things are happening. Ashe, Archangel Metatron 313-808. We already got that. Oh, we got 88. We can get 808 too because we're gonna close with all these spirit numbers. So let me put 808 too. The 4 woman is out here, so somebody could really be like in charge of something. Or you could be a female and you're running things and maybe somebody don't like that. And I said somebody could be a little racist towards you, but I don't feel like that's racist. I'm sorry, Inez. I was looking at your picture. I don't know why I just did that. I was definitely looking at your race because you're like, I'm from Africa, but you look light skinned. But it's okay because I know there's white Africans and I think that's totally dope. I think that's dope whatsoever because you no matter what you look like, you from Africa, you my sister, okay? Straight up, okay? All right, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania is out here as well. Devil energy, Capricorn, Saturn. So this is somebody definitely in devil energy. Saturn energy, which is like very violent energy, very like violent return energy. And somebody could just be a Capricorn in reverse. This is an omen. This is a sign for you, okay? Dramatic ending is out here. So something's going to end and it's going to be not peaceful, okay? Yeah, because you're walking in your destiny, you're walking in your purpose, and somebody tried to stop that, okay? But what you're doing is beyond physical, period. What you're doing is beyond physical. Albuquerque, New Mexico, Greensboro, North Carolina is out here as well. Pay attention to the places that I'm calling out in case we get like a natural disaster or something so we can put that out, okay? Whatever the divine spirit is giving you is a long-term situation, okay? You don't have any legal problems. I feel like they try to get you caught up in legal problems, but you don't have any legal problems, and you're going to be just fine, okay? Yeah, ganked by the devil. So somebody got tricked by the devil. And it's this person that wants you to give up your self-worth and choose them over your divine path. Like anytime you choose a person over your spirit team, over what your higher self is saying, that person becomes your God. That person has control over you. I ain't gonna say who I had a reading with, but because I have confidentiality, but I really just did a reading, like I think it was like yesterday, where like the spirit was basically telling this truth gang member that if you continue to listen to this person over you listening to your Ori or listening to your higher self because you love them or you want to be a part of their life, then we ain't fucking with you because we don't fuck with them. And I said that at the beginning of this reading. At the beginning of this reading, I said it's somebody that spirit don't fuck with. And if you fuck with them, then you're like going to mess up your whole entire spiritual journey, messing with this person, okay? Forest fire. So something has started and it's hard to stop, okay? Lost at sea is out here. Like, we got water energy, fire energy, but it's both overwhelming energies. So somebody could be being like attacked by water energy, fire energy. Okay. Somebody could feel like they're drowning. I said drying. I don't know. But somebody could feel like they're drowning. Okay. Somebody can feel like under pressure or things are just too hot for them. Okay. What else? Dream victory, because you got the victory. Okay. And somebody was trying to be a predator. Somebody was trying to be a predator, but you still got the victory, okay? You have ingenuity. Somebody doesn't understand how it is that you are continuing to do what you do after what you've been through. And somebody know what you've been through because they put you through it, okay? Like trying to manipulate your energy or something like that. What else do we have, divine spirit? The icy roll. Somebody slipped up, okay? Somebody can be in Australia as well, okay? Somebody can be in Australia, okay? Calling the shots. Blocked on everything. So somebody's in control of a situation. Somebody has the upper hand. I feel like this is you, chosen one. You have the upper hand in the situation. These people, I'm going to say this again, even though I didn't say it in this reading. Somebody is scared as shit. They're scared as shit of you. Somebody. Or is this your spirit team? They're scared of your spirit team. They don't understand why you're able to do what you do when they know what they did behind the scenes. Even if nobody else knows what they did, they know what they did to try to stop or block you. And no signs of nothing is showing. Like if they did beauty spells, you looking finer than ever. If they did money spells, like you balling. Like for real, for real. If they did relationship spells, you around people who love, honor, and respect you. Like something is just weird off, man. Weird off. And I feel like these people have gotten blocked on everything. Okay, I have to keep refreshing because this thing is, it be moving slow. Yep, I knew there was more comments coming and I didn't see any of it. Okay, there it is. Ashe, Archangel Metatron 313, you say yes it does. Do you make oils, powders, and if so, would you consider selling them? I do, but I haven't opened my shop back up. My shop has been closed since I found out I was Alicia Smiley. That was the last time I sold any spiritual products since I found out I was Alicia Smiley. But I'm going to get it back open and do a P.O. box. But I have to restock. Like, y'all know my herb collection was hella big. And that's why I was making all my oils and all of my candles and stuff with my herb collection. But I had to leave that in St. Louis. So now I have this herb collection, but it's not nearly as vast as the other herb collection I had when I was in St. Louis and Louisiana and Omaha, Nebraska. So I'm building back up, y'all, but we're going to get it going by the end of 2025, definitely. I just got to get some more stuff. I got to stock up on some more stuff and my candles and all that stuff so I can make it for y'all. And as soon as I get it, I'm going to promote it on this channel, okay? So spirit could be shaking shit up. We got the earthquake energy out here, okay? Drunk mind speaks the sober truth. So somebody could be spilling all the tea once they get intoxicated, okay? Strength and courage. So somebody, when they get drunk, is talking about how strong you are. Okay, that's what they're doing. They're talking about how strong you are. You say, I will try to talk to him. I am stressed. Don't try to talk to him. If this somebody you like, don't try to talk to them. If you are the woman, you sit still. You sit on your throne and you stay in your divine feminine energy if you are a woman. If the only move, and this is divinity that I'm speaking here, okay? This is high level divinity here. If you feel like you're a divine feminine and you're looking for your soulmate, you do not make a move. You sit pretty on your throne, just like this. And you wait on your divine masculine to approach you, okay? That's what you do. You don't even really show any interest. Now, if they show interest, of course you reciprocate, but you don't make a move. If this is a real divine thing here, he's going to be in his masculine energy, and masculine energy is action oriented. Masculine energy moves forward. Feminine energy is receptive energy. Feminine energy is not meant to move like that. Okay, we sit and we receive. And masculine energy is the one that makes the moves, okay? That's how you align with the divine. So I would not reach out to that person, okay? Don't be stressed out. Every time you're stressed out, you need to be talking to your spirit guides. Even if you don't know who they are, you can say to my ancestors, known and unknown, that mean me well. It's going to bring in the spirits that mean you well, okay? And you can even conversate with them and say, hey, now that you're here, can you tell me who you are? You get what I'm saying? Excuse me. Whatever you have to do. But do not sit there and stress out. Do not do that. Because it's going to aid you. It is going to take you to a lower vibration. And then it'll also make you more susceptible to spiritual attacks when you're in a low vibration. A sign that's stressed out, when you're stressed out, a sign that people are doing work on you is that you're going to be stressed out. So the moment that you get stressed out, I will start sending back energy and calling back my own, even if you don't know where it's coming from. You get what I'm saying? So I will be like, okay, this isn't my energy divine. I'm sending this energy wherever it belongs to. And I call back my energy 100% from whoever is harnessing this energy to make me stressed out. Okay? You say, I dream of living better without stress and being loved because I feel very alone. Okay, so start saying to yourself, I live without stress and I am loved. That's what you need to be saying to yourself. You need to speak it into existence because your mind doesn't know the difference between reality and what you're feeding it, like your subconscious, which is why they tell you to have positive self-talk. If you're coming from a Christian standpoint, they're going to tell you to cast down imaginations in the Bible. So if you cast down imaginations, it simply means any negative thought that comes to your mind, you're going to replace it with a positive thought, and you're going to do it immediately because what you're doing is you're reprogramming your mind. This is a computer here that you have in your mind. And if you keep hearing thoughts of, you ain't shit, you ain't going nowhere, you're going to be single forever, nobody loves you, you're literally programming your brain to think in a low vibrational format. But you have to cancel it out, even if you hear it, okay? you heard you're gonna be alone forever, and you need to be telling yourself as soon as you hear that voice, I'm gonna be alone forever. That's what you heard, right? You need to be telling yourself immediately, I am loved. My divine counterpart loves me, and they're coming towards me right now. That's what you need to be speaking into your existence. You need to speak as if, okay? It's like confirmation, okay? That's what you need to be speaking. It said eating disorder too. Okay, so with that, you need to get with your spirit team. Okay, with an eating disorder as well, you need to get with your spirit team, because they're going to tell you what to eat and what not to eat. Your higher self as well, because your higher self, the earth is the chessboard, you're the chess piece, and your higher self is the piece that moves the avatar, and you're the avatar. So the higher self is the God within you that's outside of you, but it's in you. You hear what I'm saying? So it's going to move you. So I would communicate every day, and I would just get up and say, hey, spirit, guide me on what to eat and what I shouldn't eat, what I shouldn't put into my body. Or if it's a certain eating disorder, spirit, stop me from doing this. My left ear is ringing. Okay, stop me from doing this so that I can do this. Okay? That's what you need to say. You sound really kind, and I'm always good to everyone. Okay, that's usually why we get the most shit. That's usually how you get the most shit, by being kind and being good to everyone. Even though you get the most shit, you should still be kind and be good to everyone, because that's who you are as a chosen one. But because you are a chosen one, that's just kind of how it goes. You're kind and you're good to everyone, but you then have to stand up for yourself. You have to be loyal for yourself. You can't let people take advantage of you. You can't be sacrificing yourself for other people and stuff like that. So you become a little bit harder. Once you get tired of people using and abusing you, you're going to then stop being so nice. Be kind. Don't be nice. Be kind. Okay? Because you're going to be protecting yourself from people just using and abusing you. Okay? It said, people told me that some have done something behind my back and talking shit about me. I would just take it as a little file to put in my brain. Because if it's he said, she said, you don't really know who's saying what. But what you can do is I would just put that in the back of my brain file, and I would be like, spirit, reveal all my enemies. Just saying that is powerful. You don't have to sit down in a 4-hour-long prayer or any of that. You can literally just speak out of your mouth and say, spirit, reveal to me who's doing this to me. And spirit will reveal it. And once they show you, you're going to know who's talking about you or what was said. That's all you got to do. Like, literally just say it. And test the spirit. Test the spirit and be like, hey, who talking stuff about me? Who said what? Show me, spirit. Who said what? They're going to show you. And when they show you, if you move accordingly, they'll keep on talking to you. And that's how you'll be able to navigate. They'll tell you everything. Everything you need to know. So I remember you showing an herb collection a while back. That herb collection was 3 bookshelves. 3 bookshelves of herbs. And they were all stacked 3 herbs high in mason jars. I was so proud of that. And I lost that herb collection. And it made me kind of like lose, you know, a little piece of myself. Like I wanted to like make my products and stuff like that. So that's why the shop has been, Asha's Epiphany has been closed down since I found out I was Alicia Smiley. But we're going to get it back open. I just have to probably do a P.O. box in the next state over. So they'll think, like, if they order some shit from me, they'll think I'm in that state, but I'll really be in the other state next to it or some shit. You know? There's a creepy old man out here, so be careful with that energy, okay? What else do we have? I said the 4 woman, so I didn't take that out. I'm sorry, y'all, okay? Don't force a meaning through nonsense. So even if you don't understand something, don't force a meaning through nonsense. Okay, if you don't understand something, just keep pushing forward. We got 818 in the comment section, so we're going to put that with our spirit numbers. We got a lot of spirit numbers. 818 spiritual meaning. Make sure y'all take the messages as they resonate. If it does not fit, you must quit, okay? Dealing with long-term effects, okay? So, like, literally, like I said, some people out here dealing with the long-term effects of fucking with you. That's why I want you to stay single, Inez, because I don't want you to have to deal with no long-term effects of getting into a relationship too soon. When the divine has missions for you to get on, places for you to travel, countries for you to visit, okay? Straight up. Open and shut cases out here. So something could be an open and shut case. You could just know what it is when it comes to certain groups of people. Okay, you know they have bad communication, which means somebody was lying on you. Somebody was talking shit about you. Okay, Spirit just said, keep your eyes forward. Stay on your path. Okay, stay on your path. You're high frequency right now. That's what you're vibing with, the high frequency. And somebody's highly insecure because of your high frequency. Somebody's name is Wilford. Okay, this could be your ride or die. All right, pay attention real close. These could be your lottery numbers, or this could just be numbers that mean something to you. Number 12, number 19, number 32, number 36, 41, and 44. Okay. Somebody could be out on bail, out of jail on bail. Okay. Energy flow has been cut off between you and these people or this person. Okay, because they're a bum. Because the spirit said they're a bum, okay? You say you are never alone, sweetheart. Feeling actually being is totally different. They told me this person got bad karma. Even if they got bad karma, like I'm telling you something. Welcome to Truth Gang, by the way, Inez. Welcome to Truth Gang, okay? You shouldn't even worry about that person karma. Just focus on yourself. They gonna get theirs. Because your spirit team don't play. I don't know. You could be from Africa, but honestly, I am definitely seeing a lot of Indian-looking people around you, Inez, okay? I don't know if they're Indians, but they look like it. They're like 4 shades lighter than me. Some people around you, Inez. You deep, girl. Like, you got so many ancestors around you. I don't know who you is, Inez. You don't got nothing to worry about, okay? You is deep. Your ancestors is deep up in this piece. You're not supposed to have no relationship right now. And you ain't supposed to have no kids right now. You supposed to be doing something. Okay, I don't do this, but I'm going to do this. I don't know how old you is, but you ain't going to have no kids until you're 30. I don't give free readings, but for some reason, spirits give me the information. You ain't going to have no kids till you're 30, and you ain't getting married until you like 28. Something like that. You finna travel the world. That's what you finna do. You finna go to so many different countries, and you finna see so many different things. Your spirit needs you to do something before you can have this relationship that you want. Even if you like this person, you have to go like to a different country. I said something about France. I don't know. But you need to go to a different country. You're going to go to multiple different countries. Something about books or knowledge or research. Okay, Inez? And that's what you need to do. Ending in a love situation is out here, okay? Maybe you don't have no love for somebody who's just trying to, like, use you or whatever. Or maybe spirit could be putting the hold on the love situation because you got something to do before you do that. Like, somebody finna get everything that they want, but you got a mission beforehand before you do all this other shit. Okay? Yeah, you need to be careful out here in these streets because somebody makes money off death, but I feel like it's a romance scam or something like that. They're a bum. Okay, spirit is saying everything as is. Everything is as it is. Okay, period. What else do we have? Israel presidency. So this could have something to do with something. I don't know what that got to do with anything. So Israel presidency. Who's the president of Israel, y'all? I don't know. I'm not going to look it up either. If y'all know, then y'all tell me. What's up, Nina? Okay. Peace that surpasses understanding. Spirit is literally giving somebody peace while there's chaos behind you. Because I feel like whoever these other people are in the situation that may have tried to offer you an immature love offer that ain't got nothing to offer, they're down bad right now. And you're just at peace and they seeing you at peace. Colorado is out here as well. What else behind that? Okay, mass brawl. People is fighting behind you not being there. Okay. Copperfield is out here. That could be somebody's name. I don't know. Somebody's trying to play God with magic tricks. Copperfield. Okay. Take a walk. Somebody needs to take a walk, get some fresh air. Spirit is saying take a walk. Maybe you can hear spirit while you're walking. Okay. Massive scale. So something is happening on a massive level. We just had mass brawl. It could be massive fighting. Or it could be massive peace that surpasses understanding. Who knows? Okay, quantum leap. You're definitely going from glory to glory, from level to level. The spirit is taking you there. Okay, water off an afro. Something did not penetrate your auric field. Okay, somebody could be black. But literally something was water off an afro because, you know, water don't really immediately sink into the black people hair. It just kind of bead off at first until it gets soaked in there. And then your hair be wet. But I'm getting water off the afro, okay? So, all right. You're not responsible for the outcome. So whatever your spirit team do to these people is whatever get done. Whatever happened is whatever happened. You don't got nothing to do with it, okay? Period. Somebody's name is Edward. I don't really think this is a good energy at all. And I feel like it's not your fault whatever happened to Edward. Whatever Edward get is whatever Edward get. And that's whatever Edward deserved. And it comes straight from the divine, Edward. And I hope the divine kicks your ass several times. Then again. Okay, somebody remembers what somebody did to them. Okay, we got the hook right here. So this is a download. You can carry this on your person, like you can literally get a fish hook or something like that, or have a picture of a hook. And that's like a spirit totem. It represents strength, power, determination, good luck and prosperity, abundance, perseverance, and a reminder of our connection to the waters. And we had the waters out here earlier, okay? And the how of spirit, okay? The flow of spirit, okay? So the waters and the flow of spirit. Fertility, wealth. The fish hook represents a connection to the physical world, a symbol of hope, an idea of catching something valuable. It takes determination to use a hook effectively. If you are a leader, you have determination and you will catch all of the people with your messages, okay? Representation of the cycle of life, the ability to provide for your family. Pay attention to your spiritual side. It's time to connect with both nature and spirit, okay? Let me see. It's cool on 41 and have no kids. And I'll be all right. But you'll be able to have kids till the day you die. Okay? Like God. You a God. Okay? You a whole God. You're going to be able to have a baby at 98 years old. You're going to be all right. You a man. Okay? You're going to be all right. So you don't have anything to worry about. You will sow them royal oats. Okay? So maybe because I am a little bit dumb and I speak without thinking. Okay? Don't speak shit like that over yourself. Like I said, your mind don't understand subconscious and reality. So if you tell yourself, I'm a little bit dumb, then you really going to become dumb. You're going to manifest that shit. You would have spoken of yourself. The power of life and death is within the tongue. Okay? Maybe you're smart and you're inquisitive and you speak it because this is what your brain thinking. Okay? And you need answers to that. Your spirit wants answers to that, so that's why you're speaking. It said, there's a lot of judgment in my family. If I don't get married before I'm 30, I'll be morally harassed, and I'm afraid of marrying the wrong person. I almost said F your family, but I just said that. So, I mean, you know, what the divine has for you is greater than what your family could ever perceive their reality of what your life should be. This is your own journey. It's the soul's journey. Your soul's journey is not connected to anyone in your family, not even your mother. Listen to me. Okay? She birthed you. Your mama birthed you. You came out of your daddy's loins. But your spiritual journey has nothing to do with what they expect of you. It's all about what the divine has for you, what God has for you, what you were created for. What they think don't matter. It don't matter. I know it matters to you because you got to get out of that mindset. If you're like a spiritual being, a free spirited soul. We deal with everything over here. You know what I'm saying? Like the Greek gods, the Hindu gods, the orishas, the loas, the voodoo gods. Like for real. We deal with everything over here. This is about your soul's journey. They're just your portal. Your mom is just your portal. That's how you entered Earth. It has nothing to do with the soul contract that you made with your divine and your divine ancestors, the Most High God. They don't got nothing to do with what you're here for, what your family think. You know? It said, yes, many people are awakening. Ashe. Nationwide talkers out here. So people in the nations could be talking. Let me see what's underneath there. I'm going to see if I want to read this. I don't. It's too long. Okay. Anyways, somebody's trying to provoke an emotional response out of you. You said you have a lot of wisdom. I done been through a lot. I've been through a lot. I should have died many times being this missing child. Should have died many times because these people that I grew up with They straight up criminals, and they will put you in a situation for you to die real quick, and they'll all be in it. And you have to have some smarts about you to survive. You even got to know how to talk it right. I believe that's why they didn't kill me. They tried, but I believe they didn't kill me because I knew shit, and I knew how to talk to them to get out of it or play my role. You know, it's your journey, not theirs. And most of the time, you're not even connected. That's right. You're not even connected to these people that you are birthed through. That's facts. They don't understand you. You the black sheep. They always talking shit about you. You go out in the world and you meet new people. That's what I learned from being, I guess, shunned from my family for finding out I was a missing child. You get out into the world and then people will tell you the opposite of everything that your family told you. That's what'll happen. Like if your family always told you you were ugly, you're going to get out into the world and everybody going to be like, oh my God, girl, you're so beautiful. You're so beautiful. You're so beautiful. Their family tell you you're stupid. Everybody going to be like, that was really smart of you. That was a really smart idea. They're going to start valuing just you being around. And you'll learn that the people that you don't even know, that ain't even blood related to you, will start treating you better than the people that's supposed to be blood related to you. And you'll be like, fuck them, because God has provided for me true support through complete strangers. You know? It said, do you think your kidnappers took all the babies from the Grady? I can't prove that. I can only prove me and Tavis Sutton. So I would only say something that I can prove in the court of law and take a lie detector tests and all that other shit. So I can't prove nothing about that. And then them other babies came up missing in the 70s and I wasn't born. Them other babies. It started in the 70s. So I was towards the end of the Grady 6 and so was Tavis Sutton, which is Dominique. Okay? But I don't know. I'm only going to speak on facts of what I know and when I came into the scene or what they did. I wasn't there when they kidnapped Tavis Sutton, but I was there after. You know? It's sad. It's a little bit sad we have the same blood. I mean, don't be sad. I wouldn't be sad. Because there's so much more in the world for you to experience. Like, you don't even understand. Like, it's so much more. I would have never known what was out here in the world if I would not have left the community that I grew up in and got away from the people that were holding me down and calling me stupid and saying, oh, you got spiritual gifts? No, bitch, that's mental illness. Like, trying to fucking make it seem like there's something wrong with me when really they're jealous or they have, like, issues or whatever, hold me to high standards and stuff like that when they don't even do what, you know, they need to be doing to have the high standard. You get what I'm saying? Like, you're going to meet people, I'm telling you, you're going to meet people that don't put any pressure on you. You're going to meet people that tell you that you're very intelligent and that you're beautiful, and they're not putting the pressure on you when you leave what your comfort zone is. When you go outside of your hometown, your family is always going to be the first one to look down on you because they think they know you. They don't recognize you when you grow. They only recognize that little child that grew up in that family. They don't recognize when you mature into a man or a woman. So they're always going to feel like they can say something to you about what you're doing and what you haven't accomplished and all this other stuff as long as they're around. I'm telling you. And you won't be alone because the divine never leaves you alone. It's just you following your soul's journey, and that's what's important in this lifetime. What's important in this lifetime is just to ascend your soul. That's your only mission. You hear me? That's your only mission, to ascend your soul. That's it. Fuck everything else. That's your only mission now. The relationship, the divine counterpartship, the family, the kids, the money, all of that, that's just extra additives that may come with, you get what I'm saying, the soul ascension, because you're going to live comfortably when your soul ascends. You get what I'm saying? But, I mean, in the meantime, in between time, I would just be focused. You get what I'm saying? You say I'm the black sheep and I reject in family. Due to the fact that we are from Algiers, I cannot even go out if I don't tell them. Girl, you better get on the next thing smoking up out of there. You don't know what your life is going to lead to. Like, you could literally be a next you can come to America and become famous. Like, who knows? You get what I'm saying? It's just what you create in your mind. What you create in your mind. But I would definitely break away from that. Break away from the control of, people holding me to a standard that doesn't fit, like, what I am. What if you're right where you need to be right now? You get what I'm saying? What if you're exactly where the divine wants you to be? Your ancestors and angels and guides have strategically placed you, and your family are like, you should be married. You should have kids. You should be dead. You should have accomplished this by now. But the divine has said, you're right where I want you to be. I need you to be right here. Which one is more important to you? Do you get what I'm saying? Which one's more important to you? Because at the end of the day, when you leave this vessel, your soul is the part of you that has to go on. And your family that's here right now, they won't be there. And they won't be there to help you when you cross over and you leave this body. If you don't complete the mission of ascending your soul while here, nobody in your family is going to be there. So they really don't even matter. They're just a part of the matrix. They're just your vehicle to this realm. You know? You say, yes, black sheep always judge. I do everything to make them proud and help them, but nothing make them think that I can be sad about their words. Impress yourself. Like, what if you start saying you don't care? I know tradition is different. I'm in America, right? So I know traditions is going to be different in Africa, and I know that you guys probably have some strict stuff going on in Africa, like your family traditions and stuff. Maybe really thick. But what if you started not caring for the sake of your soul? You know? What if he was just like, I'm leaving. You got your money together, you got your passport, and you just left. And you got yourself a nice hotel room, and you're waking up in the morning and you're drinking coffee, and you're seeing the water outside of your window, the ocean outside of your window, and you're at peace. And you're not with nobody. You ain't in no relationship. You ain't got no kids, but you at peace. And you're whole inside. Girl, that's beauty. You finna go shopping. You ain't got no kids to spend that money on, girl. You gonna get your nails done. You gonna go to a 5-star restaurant after. No kids to worry about, so you can spend the money. No boyfriend or husband to worry about, so you can spend the money. Girl. Then after you do all that, you finna get on this cruise, girl. Honest. Girl, you 20 years old. Make it happen. Straight up. The worst thing you can do is get in a relationship. I'm just gonna be right now because you're only 20. I wouldn't even worry about it until I'm like 30. And I know because I got married at 17. My family arranged my marriages. The family that I grew up in, they arranged both of my marriages. And my first marriage was in their time frame, 17 years old, even though my birth certificate is going to say that I'm 3 years older than what they told me I was. In my mind and in their timeline, I was 17 years old when they married me off. And I had my kids at 19 on their timeline. That was too fucking young. And I wish one of my kids were the ones that I deal with. Talking about they finna get married, 17. I wish they would. Or even talking about they finna have a kid. Like, I'm not, look. Even 20. Like, I don't play that shit with my daughter that live here. She's 19. I told her, like, literally, you need to be traveling. Same thing I'm telling you. You need to be traveling. You need to go do something other than have a kids or get in a relationship, because that's going to ruin your life. But you need to go find your little career, and you need to get on a cruise, and you need to go see all these different countries, and you need to go to see everything before you settle down and have a family. You say, I wish. Create it. You're in control of your reality. Nobody else is in control of your reality but you. You control this. In your mind, you said you dream of this and you dream of that. Well, dream of that vacation. Dream of that life with lots of money and no kids and no man to control you. Because that's what it boils down to. I'm just going to be honest. And I believe in the husband and wife or the divine counterpartship, in which the woman should listen to her man and all that. The divine feminine, you got to be in your place, and the masculine should be in his place. But I've been married twice, and I'm not going to go against what the physical research has shown. Because that's all it is. When you become a wife to someone, if that person ain't equally given and taken to you, that person is going to control. They're going to control you, and they're going to tell you when and what, and you can and you can't and you won't and you don't. And it's no fun. I've been married twice. It's not what you think it is. It's not. It's actually fucking traumatizing. I'm just going to be honest. It's fucking traumatizing. You give your all to it. You put everything in it, and sometimes you don't get nothing back. You may birth kids that they don't reciprocate. They don't respect you. They don't listen. You hear what I'm saying? That shit's all gonna be painful. That nigga might be cheating. I know you from Africa, but I'm just saying that we call them niggas over here. We niggas, okay? He might be cheating, and you married to him, and you're crying, and you got the baby, and it's not what it seems. Okay, it's never gonna be no fairy tale. All them people that's in relationships, that's pressuring you to be in a relationship, they're not happy. They're not happy. They're happy they get to have sex every now and then. I'm just keeping it real. Put it in the comment section. I'm just saying. They're happy they get to have sex every now and then, but they're not happy. Like, for real. They're not. Okay, female using looks and lust spells. What I say? Somebody happy to get to have sex. Okay. But somebody don't have nothing but dick to offer. Look, I'm just telling you, okay? You said, this is why I'm searching a job to escape. You're going to get that job. Manifest that job. Start thanking the spirit for your job. Just be like, I'm grateful. Just give gratitude. I'm grateful for the job. I'll wake up in the morning tomorrow. Before I go to sleep, I'll be meditating. Thank you, spirit, for my job. As I'm falling asleep tonight. Thank you, spirit, for my job. Thank you. Thank you for that nice paycheck. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Spirit. That's what I'll be falling asleep to. When I wake up, first thing, thank you, Spirit, for my job. And I'm just going to take the steps while I'm thanking them. Take the steps to get the job. Like you said, keep searching for the job. And just know they're going to provide it. And you're going to get that job. Watch what I tell you. You're going to be back on here talking about, look, Asha or Mama Omega, whichever one you call me. I got that job. I know. You're going to get that job. Okay? So we have a download. If somebody wants to... Okay, somebody wants you to be in a position to forget something and make you feel like as if you need to turn back and get it. So somebody, if you leave or try to leave, somebody gonna make you want to feel like you need to turn back. Okay, but Spirit is saying do not go back. If you leave a situation, be done with a situation. Spirit says if there's a will, okay, I'm sorry. Spirit says there will always be someone or something that comes out of nowhere to provide you with assistance along the way. So even if you decide to leave, you don't need to go back because there's always going to be someone or something that comes out of nowhere to provide you assistance along your way. Okay? Ants. Okay, we do know that the red ants mean like you need to reevaluate the people that you are hanging out with or being around. Okay? And then the black ants represent like you having the right people around you, community, people you can build with, okay? And then you just got to reevaluate the people that you have around you. Somebody's name could be Ava. Okay, 11 days is out here. We got 848. Eclipse. So something about an eclipse. I think there's one coming up in America. All right, so eclipse, fast-paced beginnings, sudden opportunities. The past-oriented South Node also has the ability to flush things out of our lives that are no longer serving us. The eclipse reminds us that endings and new beginnings go hand in hand. The ushering in of evolution reveals old patterns, insecurities, and limitations. A reminder to express your inner feelings no matter how big or small, even no matter how it makes other people feel, including family, okay? Express your feelings no matter how it makes other people feel. From the Christian standpoint, that means cry aloud and spare not. Say what you got to say and spare not them people feelings, okay? Period. All right, so ending emotional cycles that have run their course, okay? So that is the eclipse energy, okay? I am eternity is out here. So somebody literally is eternity, okay? He said, from everyone who were bad to me, I'm going to make them see the best version of myself. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. And they're going to pay because the spirit is already going to protect you from them. So you don't have anything to worry about. But I feel like you need to leave. That's what I feel like. I feel like you need to leave. You need to change people, places, and things. That's what you need to do, Inez. You need to get up out of there. If they're putting too much pressure on your life and all that other stuff, God will replace them. Period. Even family members, they will be replaced with loving people, people that appreciate you, people that you could trust more than those people that put you down all the time and make you feel like you're less than. Spirit always provides. That's facts, okay? Playing with magic, but don't know nothing about it. So somebody out here literally playing with magic. Okay, again, we had nationwide talk. So people are talking about how somebody tried to do some type of magic on you and they need to pay up. So something's backfiring, okay? Something's been posted online. So somebody's going to have to pay because of the information that was posted online. Okay? They broken about past situations. Somebody wants you stuck in the past too. Okay, so I'm also getting like there might be some people that always bringing up stuff from the past, like you trying to move past something and they always trying to hold you back to that past standard, you know, talking about when you was 15 and 16, but you grown now or something. Okay, support is all around you. The spirit is all around you. Somebody's name could be Sam, Samantha. Okay, prescription drugs is out here, so somebody could be using prescription drugs. Mass manipulation, again, is out here. So somebody can literally be manipulating a lot of people at one time. Aurora, Illinois is out here. We had a lot of cities, okay? Exclusive perks. So Spirit wants to show you something. We have the rope out here. Okay, so the rope represents binding, commitment, connection to something, connecting something together. It could be a warning when our habits and our routines are poor. Facts, what does that say? Facts have also been pointed out. Okay, so with the rope, facts are being pointed out. You are aware, but you have yet to imply. It could also be a sign of independence, causing you to isolate so that you can finish your task at hand. Representation of handling a lot of responsibilities on your own, bondage or constraint, holding on to something, expectation, strength, but also a symbol of power, sinful pleasures or habits over whom that indulge. Okay, so the definition one of a rope is a row or string consisting of a number of things united or connected. So this could even be like a spider web or people, like your Facebook. That's like an invisible rope. All your friends and then their friends and then their friends and then their friends. How you can go down that rabbit hole. That's like a rope too. And then we have number 2, a feasible union or tie, like a marriage, a bond that could also be easily broken. Okay. It says Spirit always makes a way for you to get where you need to be. That's facts. Okay. Spirit number 12. So a time for transformation. Whatever you do should be beneficial to humanity. Use your inherent capabilities and facilities to create constructive purposes. Follow a good course. Yeah, my handwriting sucks on this card, okay? Review, revise your priorities in life. I think that's what that says, okay? You gotta be kidding me. So somebody doesn't understand that you're like making these choices, okay? Statistics. Somebody could have thought you was gonna end up as a statistic. Okay, what is that? Androids. Ooh. So androids is a race of people. But they're not really people. They're not really humans. If you're new here, you'll get used to it. If I use my oracle, then you'll see that not everybody here is human. Some people are NPCs. They're not really humans, and they're just a part of the matrix system. But anyways, we're talking about androids. Their race point is 16 points. They are humanoid-like, so that means they look like us. They look like us, but they're not like us, okay? But they're humanoids. It's an advanced race identical to humans. They would have like a metallic sheen on their skin and in their eyes, tattoo-like veins, completely artificial bodies mimicking the human body, organs and bones and flesh, okay? The average height of an android is 6 feet tall and 200 pounds, but they have difficulty relating to others because they don't have emotions. Okay, their base speed is 30 feet, traveling at the speed of light. So that's how fast an android could move. They look just like us. They look like humans, okay? They are emotionless, and they have problems processing any type of emotion properly. So that's how you could know someone is an android and not really a human, because they don't understand, like, emotion, all right? They're always alert, and they have exceptional senses. Androids have dark vision, and they can see perfectly in the dark at a range of 60 feet. Androids speak all common languages. Okay, so this could be your mama, your daddy, your sister, your cousin, your brother. Okay, they're not really a human. They're an android. They look like a human, but they have been officially hijacked, okay? One day the crowd cheers and worship you. The next day they are hitting you with bricks, and they hate you. So I feel like somebody is literally going through this, okay? He said, thank you. I'm going to go to sleep. I'm in France. Inez. Inez. Girl. I'm psychic as hell. I am psychic as hell. I said you finna be in France. Didn't I say that shit? No, I said the Eiffel Tower. I said that shit. And you're telling me right now that you in France. I is, girl. Good night, girl. You said it's 3 a.m. in France. Yes, but I said you was going to be in France when I was reading your energy. And I just picked up that you were like going to be by the Eiffel Tower or something. And you're literally in France. But yeah, that's crazy. Mm-hmm. You said, yes, I am studying. Okay, well, go to bed, get you some rest. Thank you for stopping by, Truth Gang. I hope you subscribe. And good luck, because you're going to live a wonderful, amazing life. Like, you're going to be like, I said something about research too, girl. Girl, you got to go to bed. But I'm just saying, I said something about you, like researching, knowledge, and something like that. I said that. You about to be like a philosopher or something. There's going to, like, you going to have like a major, like, you're going to be major, like, in like the world. I don't know how this is going to work. But it's like, I don't know, like a researcher or like a scientist is weird energy. I'm not saying that's weird, but I'm just saying you're brains, girl. You are brains. And you're gonna be written about because you're gonna do something with them brains, but it's gonna be like, I don't know, Einstein, like I don't know. Okay. But you said I thought you knew. I don't know nothing. I just be talking to the spirits. I just be hearing the spirits. I'm just the messenger. You said drinking wine. Okay. You said I'm going to see you and talk to you because I love you so much. Take care of yourself. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Everybody say good night to Inez. Good luck on your studying because you're going to be like a world creator, philosopher, scientist or something. I don't know exactly what it is, but it has something to do with like research, science, writing of laws, like physics. I don't know. But you're going to do something big, girl. That's why you don't need no kids or no man right now. You said good night. All right, but anyways, spirit number 5665. Time to manifest your spirit dreams. You have the power to make things happen. Take action with confidence. Love yourself and others is the number one priority. Personal development, professional growth, changes related to home, family, love life, finances. Do not share your problems with others. Use your problem-solving skills, honesty and loyalty. Be open to receive advice, but follow your intuition. Change and progress both in spiritual and physical realms. What's up, LH? I thought you was already here, girl. Authentic self. Self-authenticity. Safe dream travels, Inez, Ashe. Ashe, Inez. Ashe, girl. You're going to do it. You're going to do it. If I can pick up on your energy and know that you're in freaking Paris, which is France, I said you was going to be in Paris, girl, then I'm sure that you're going to be world renowned when it comes to something written in history, like scientific or so. I don't know what you're doing, girl, but it's something to do with like physics, metaphysical law. I don't know. Something you're proving something. I want to call you a scientist or something. I don't know. But anyways, we have the pit bull, which is symbolic for vigilance and watchfulness. They'll remind you to be careful about the people that you choose to trust. That's been coming out, okay? The people that you choose to trust. They are seen as strong and very protective, but is a potentially dangerous creature. They aren't outwardly aggressive, but defensive by nature. They fight to the death to defend their family and their friends and their relatives with vigor. They represent justice and fairness, and they do not hesitate to step in situations to bring about balance. Serious at nature, keeping to themselves, they are constantly on guard to protect fragile emotions, almost never really completely relaxed. So if somebody has the pit bull spirit animal, you said, yes, I am in Paris studying mathematics. Yeah, it's something big. Like you finna do, that's why I said like Einstein, I said that. Like some type of equation or something, and you're really gonna do it. And I'm proud of you in advance. I'm talking to your future self. I'm proud of you in advance because they're gonna be like the law of Inez says. That's what they're gonna be like. They're gonna be like the law of Inez says. This and 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 this. And I'm gonna be like, I know her. You're gonna be like, I know her. But yeah, get you some sleep. I ain't trying to keep you up all night. You said Inez has knowledge due to her royal Egyptian bloodline, my eye. And I said that too. Okay, we gotta get out her energy. She gotta go to sleep. We can't be doing that because she gotta rest. Okay, but yes, I said that though because I was like, they look like they're like 4 shades lighter than me. The people. But anyways, running away from life's problems. Okay, so somebody trying to run away. Okay, they're not letting go of something. They're the #1 stunner. They could be in South Dakota. You got deep connections, so you don't have anything to worry about. The moon is in Virgo, so pay attention to moon in Virgo. We're not reading all that. Okay? Something was an illusion, a hologram. Okay? Doctors know it's out here too, so somebody could have played sick or they are sick. Something has something to do with your hereditary stuff. Maybe somebody's bad side is hereditary because of that song. I guess it's hereditary, baby. Why you playing with my heart? It's hereditary, baby. What's just playing from the start? Yeah. So that's Jid. Okay. The Celtic warrior goddess Morgana. So we're getting Trinitarian energy. I'm skimming over this because we've been in here almost 2 hours. It's the queen goddess, the Irish, the Celtic goddess. It could be the Celtic pantheon associated with inciting the warrior inside of you, exciting fury and frenzy of battle, and then finally bringing forth death, taking the form of any creative creature she wishes to bring about any demise. She is coupled with Dagda, which is another major war god, which means great queen, phantom queen, or queen of the nightmares, fury of the war, queen of the demons, triple goddess. And I said that was in Trinitarian energy when combined with the goddess Bada and Maka. The collective trio known as Morgana are simply different aspects potent with 3 combined. Powers are prediction of the future, spell casting, changing form at will. She can even become the wind. She is created most inclined to shapeshift into a raven or a crow. Okay, so somebody could be experiencing that. If y'all want to connect with Morgana, which is like 3 goddesses in one, in Celtic pantheon, make her... What was that we made her? We made her... What is that? Is it pastrami? It's Irish food. What am I talking about, y'all? You can eat it thin sliced. Is it pastrami? It's salty. It's like, I don't know. What's the name of that, y'all? You eat it with sauerkraut and potatoes and stuff. I don't know what that is. Anyways, we got to download the audacity. Still thinks they can somehow get into your energy. We said that earlier in the reading that somebody still thinks they got hope. They feel like they can get into your energy. They're delusional. And then we have a spirit song. What a wonderful world. I see skies are blue, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I say to myself, what a wonderful world. That song, okay? Somebody wants you to be miserable, but you're like in a wonderful world. Okay? Somebody's being visited by spirit and warned to kind of leave you alone. And then we have code blue, which I don't know what that is. We can look it up right quick. We got a lot of spirit numbers, so we ain't gonna do no more because we are gonna do these spirit numbers on this thing. I don't know if this thing will let me open up another window. Oh, it did. It just took a minute. All right. Somebody having digestive problems and they're smelling like death. Someone is saying that they are against something, but they're doing the exact same thing that they say that they're against, and they think it's different. So it could be like a Christian that's doing fucking rituals, you know, and then saying that what you're doing is witchcraft, but they got their fucking holy oil and shit sprinkling over the door and all of this stuff. All right, so code blue. Let's look at what that is right now. Code blue, spiritual meaning, or just meaning. What's the actual fucking meaning? It's the thuggish ruggish bone. I'm like, what is the actual fucking meaning? It's the thuggish ruggish bone. All right, so Critical medical emergency. Code blue is a hospital emergency code that indicates critical medical emergency, typically signifying that a patient is in cardiac arrest or experiencing severe respiratory distress. When a code blue is called, a hospital staff responds immediately to provide life-saving measures. The term is part of the standardized system used in hospitals to quickly communicate the urgency of a situation. So whoever this person is that has the audacity could end up in a code blue after being visited by spirit and warned. Okay, they're the ones who's having digestive problems and they smell like death. Okay, and somebody baby ain't theirs. Okay, so you need a DNA test. Okay, and then we have somebody is like anticipation of something going bad. They're just waiting on something to go bad. Okay, the neighborhood kids are involved. They could know something. The neighborhood kids be seeing everything. Okay, somebody could be of Hawaiian descent or have like a Hawaiian ancestors. We have Opu, which is Hawaiian lingo, which means to expand as an opening flower. So somebody could literally be expanding as an opening flower. Okay, after some stuff here. The toad is out here, so that's a spirit animal. I don't know what that means. You can look it up on your own. Somebody could be a narcissistic energy. Okay, the nursing home is out here. I don't know. That person could end up in a nursing home. Somebody named Byron or somebody named Byron is in a nursing home or a rehabilitation center. Sacral chakra is out here, so spirit wants you to stay in your creativity. Hold on to your desire, your freedom, your passion. You want to activate your sacral chakra with orange. And you want to balance it out with brown. And then also for your sacral chakra, if you're a woman, I don't know what men do, but if you're a woman, you can do like waist stuff, like, like you dance or whatever, like move your waist. That's going to open up your sacral chakra. Sandstorm is out here, so somebody can be blinded by some type of truth out here. 1939 is significant. For the last couple of readings, I know that we had early 1900 energy, okay? Support, and it's literally giving ancestor energy, okay? What else do we have? Check your supplies for contamination. So somebody might need to check their supplies to make sure something isn't contaminated. All right, purple feather. Again, somebody is going to die. Y'all know what the purple feather mean on this channel. You get what I'm saying? Like, period. Food prep is out here, so somebody might need to watch their food prep while they're prepping their food. The strip club is out here. Okay. Slow in response time. Is somebody gonna be in cardiac arrest too? I said somebody gonna die. Somebody gonna be in cardiac arrest. Cold blue. People gonna be slow in response time. Purple feather. That's the death energy. Okay. Somebody thought you was young and naive. That's in reverse. So I feel like somebody getting sacrificed. The person that don't have nothing to offer, they're gonna be the person that doesn't have anything to offer becomes the offering because they can't offer you. Okay, the moon is out here, so that represents emotion. I don't want to read all that. Okay, so somebody can be emotional. And I just heard, I'm emotional and I can't let go. I am trying to hold on to you. I'm emotional and I can't let it go. I forget the words. Say goodbye to you. What's it meant to do when this heart can't take no more? What's it meant to do? Okay. I don't know what that has to do with anything. I have no idea what that has to do with anything. What you still not? And say, yes, we proud of you in advance, beloved sister. Hold on. Corned beef. There it is. Yep. Beloved sister. Confirmation is the cat showed up on my porch. Beset energies. Ashe. I am triple air. Sun, Aquarius, Moon, Libra, Ashe, Gemini. Me too. But I'm a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Underneath my real identity, which is Alicious Molly. The last airbender. We the last airbenders. For real. But mine's not in that order. Mine is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Gemini is my moon sign. And I didn't really like Geminis. But I get the shape-shifting part because I do be shape-shifting. So I get that part, you know what I'm saying? And Aquarius, you know, that's the star, the rising star, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And the Libra, that's justice. And y'all know I'm a fighter for justice. Just for the snap. Okay? Balance between being supportive and tough love. So again, somebody can be very loving, but you need to balance that out with tough love. You don't need to sacrifice yourself for these energies that are not giving to you, or they have low offers. And it's okay to tell someone, I don't accept your offer. If you know that they're not going to give you what you feel like you're worth, you can say, I don't want this. And the divine spirits want to give you something better. Watch what I tell you. Okay, so then we have a cliff. This is the last card, and then we're going to go through all these spirit numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 spirit numbers. Okay, and it's 9/11 right now. And that goes with the cardiac arrest and the fucking slow response time and all that other stuff, okay? So we have the cliff. Reaching a good level of understanding in life, overcoming every obstacle until you reach the top. Victory. New opportunities, great possibilities, a new beginning on the horizon. If there is fear, it's connected to your inner thoughts and about your abilities towards your life, okay? Like what you feel like you can accomplish or what you feel like you can do in your life, okay? Watch how you approach difficult situations. Strategize. Rely on your great inner strength. Moving from barriers to harmony. Stay vigilant and avoid difficult circumstances or incredible injury, okay? What did I say? I think we need to read that again. Stay vigilant to avoid difficult circumstances or incredible injury. Okay? Gain a good level of understanding before you make your next move. If it's done this way, it will make your decision making very easy. Okay? So pay attention so that you can avoid misfortune or great injury. Okay? Because that don't sound fun. I mean, and that's how I do it. Excuse me. I've been talking for almost 2 hours. All we gotta do now is our spirit numbers, and then we're gonna close. I'm getting ready to close. Pass around that collection plate. I'm just playing, y'all. He said, this guy's another one. We'll play. You will replay. I'm cooking for the Cubs. I had me some greens on, girl. I gotta make some steak. I don't know if that steak gonna get made or not tonight because I gotta clean it and cook it. But I got some greens in the crock pot because I started cooking them last night. So I can have me a full meal, but then my daughter got called into work and we were supposed to have together, so I just didn't make the rest of the meal. You know what I'm saying? Because she got called into work. But anyways, you said this is another live. I got it. 911. All right, so let's do these spirit numbers and let's get the F up out of here. Okay, spirit number 66. These are all the spirit numbers we got during this live. Spirit number 66. This spirit number is a powerful angel number symbolizing balance and harmony, compassion, and nurturing relationships. Excuse me, I got a lot of burps on this reading. Often guiding individuals towards personal growth and spiritual enlightenment. Okay, so let's take a look. I don't really want to click on this. I'm not going to. On to the next. Spirit number 77. Growth, wisdom, and spiritual awakening. Spirit number 77 is a powerful spiritual symbol that signifies growth, wisdom, and spiritual awakening. It serves as a message of reassurance from your guardian angels, indicating that you are on the right path and that you can trust your intuition. 414, reminding you of the connection to the cosmos and the opportunities available to you. Okay? Overall, seeing spiritual number 77 is a sign of intense spiritual development. All right, let's go to the next. 88. Spirit number 88. I'm waiting on it to pop up on my screen. It's taking a minute. So we're going to go back to that. It shouldn't pop up. It didn't pop up. So we're going to go to spirit number 111. Spiritual meaning of 111 is associated with the spiritual awakening and enlightenment. It's your wake-up call. It is considered a divine message urging you to pay attention to your thoughts and your feelings. This represents your life purpose, that you are on the right path towards fulfilling your life's purpose and your destiny. Connection to the universe. This number represents a strong connection with your higher self and the universe, encouraging you to trust your intuition. It also represents angelic communication. It is viewed as a sign that angels are trying to communicate important messages to you. It also represents manifestation. The number 1111 is also linked to powerful manifestations, suggesting that your thoughts are rapidly becoming reality. Okay? So that's a powerful spiritual number. Spirit number 1010. Spirit number 1010. The number 1010 is a powerful angel number symbolizing spiritual awakening. That's like 3 for 3 on the spiritual awakening, in alignment with your higher purpose. It represents spiritual growth. It encourages you to focus only on your spiritual journey. It represents new beginnings. It represents you entering into a phase where you can manifest your desires and create the realities that you want. It represents you receiving divine guidance. Okay? It's a reminder that you are supported by your divine spirits and your guardian angels. They are encouraging you to trust your intuition and follow your inner guidance to navigate your path. It also represents keeping a positive mindset. Okay? So it emphasizes the importance of maintaining a positive outlook and being open to the possibilities that lie ahead. It also represents manifestation. 1010 is also associated with the manifestation of your intentions. It serves as a reminder to focus your thoughts on what you truly desire, not what you don't want, but what you truly desire, as the divine is aligning to help you achieve your goals, okay? You say, I got some fresh greens. I bought some over today. Yeah, I got mine like 2 days ago. And they sat in my refrigerator for 2 days, and I was like, we got to cook them because you know they're going to go bad if we don't cook them. So I was just shuffling my deck, and Catholicism hit the floor, singly the faith, practice, and the Church of the Order of the Roman Catholic Church. The alignment be real. That's how you know you aligned. When your alignment be aligning, you know? All right, so what else we got? We got spirit number 1212. All right, that better give me a rundown. Okay, spirit number 1212 is a powerful angel number symbolizing spiritual growth, transformation, and encouragement to step outside of your comfort zone. The number 1212 is often seen as a divine message from your angels, indicating that you are on the verge of significant changes and spiritual awakening. So we 4 for 4, 5 for 5 on the spiritual awakening, okay? It serves as a reminder that you are supported by the universe, and it encourages you to pursue your dreams with confidence, okay? You're ready to level up on your spiritual journey. You are primed for rapid change and personal development, urging you to embrace new opportunities and perspectives. Okay, they keep encouraging you to step outside this comfort zone, making bold moves that can lead to your personal growth and your fulfillment, balance and harmony, new beginnings and leadership, symbolizing balance and relationship, together emphasizing the importance of finding harmony in your life and in your relationships while embracing your own inner strength and your higher self. Manifestation and abundance with 1212, reminding you to maintain positive mindset and focus on your goals. Your thoughts and intentions hold power, and aligning them to your highest aspirations can attract the abundance and success that you desire, okay? Connection to higher energies, okay? This number, 1212, indicates that you are connecting to higher spiritual frequencies and the divine. It encourages you to deepen your spiritual practice and connect with your inner truth. All right, we got how many more to go? 4 more to go, and then we out of here, okay? Now we on number 1313. 1313 is a powerful angel number symbolizing positivity and new beginnings and spiritual growth, encouraging you to embrace change and let go of the past. Let that shit go, okay? What else do we have? Positive changes are coming, okay? So make sure that you keep that little hope that you got, because things are going to change for the better. Maintain a positive mindset and be open to the new opportunities. Let go of the past, okay? Release old patterns and beliefs and behaviors that no longer serve you, Okay, that's essential for personal growth and to make room for new beginnings. Okay, so you have to let go of the past if you want anything new from the spirit. Okay, financial blessings are also coming in with 1313. Okay, so there's an upcoming financial blessing or improvement in your financial situation. It serves as a reminder that abundance is always available to you if you remain open to receive it. Hashtag I receive abundance in the comment section. Okay, spirit wants you to remain creative and express yourself. Okay, you need to express yourself and you need to explore the artistic gifts that you have that can lead to, you know, your personal fulfillment and joy. Okay, and then again, spiritual awakening, but we ain't finna go through that because every number that we done got represents spiritual awakening. So one thing's for sure, okay, somebody's going through a spiritual awakening. Okay, spirit number 808. Angel number 808 symbolizes abundance, spiritual growth, the manifestation of your desires. We got a lot of that too coming out with the spirit numbers, that there is manifestation of your desires out here. So that's definitely happened for someone while you're in your spiritual awakening. You're going to start seeing that you start pulling in the things that you actually desire in your life. Okay. 808 reminds you that you are on the right spiritual path to achieving your goals. It's a powerful number that combines the energies of 8 and 0 that represent material abundance. So again, there's money coming in, self-confidence, inner strength, success and achievement. Okay, wholeness, eternity, beginnings, and spiritual growth. Okay, so this is encouragement and support from the universe, indicating that you're aligned with your soul's purpose and positive changes are on the horizon. Okay, so what else do we have? Guidance for the universe. Okay, so we got a lot of that too. A lot of this is like reiterating itself. Okay, all right, so we got two more after this. We got spirit number 818. Not 808, but 818. Personal empowerment. Okay, so that's something that emphasizes the importance of taking a chance with your life decisions. Okay, like you need to take chances and encourages you to step outside that comfort zone with your goals and with confidence. Okay, you have the authority to shape your own destiny and manifest your desires. 818 is a reminder of that. Okay, it also symbolizes you having the personal empowerment that you need to like stand up for yourself and do what you got to do. Abundance, the beginnings, encouragement to trust in your inner self, your higher self, and new beginnings. Last one, and we out. This is a long ass live, but it's okay because I feel like there's good messages in here. It's still one trying to come up. I'm gonna close that and I'm gonna open one more. And then we finna get up out of here. And thank y'all for watching. I appreciate it. Spirit number 88. In Chinese, it means good luck, I'm sure. But we know it means infinite. So spirit number 88 is a powerful spiritual symbol associated with abundance, success, divine guidance, representing a strong connection between the material and the spiritual realms. So again, the divine has been speaking to a lot of us, okay, and you are being guided, and it's wise to listen to that guidance and allow the spirit to do whatever they're going to do. I feel like your ops is handled and you just need to chill out and let the spirit do what they're going to do at this point. Okay, because this reading really wasn't about you. It was kind of like, well, it was about you and the good stuff that's happening to you, but it was like starting off speaking about somebody who doesn't have anything to offer, trying to offer you something. You know what I'm saying? But you worth so much more, and you're going to get so much more because you're cutting people off. But anyways, I love you guys so much. I am available for your readings. If you guys are interested in a reading, always check out the description bar. My prices are down there. Yeah, hit me up. I love you guys so much. Remember, you are one to divine infinite all, and the divine infinite all lives inside of you. Truth gang, gang, gang. Okay, I'm just making sure. Let me check my comments before I go. Let's see if y'all was talking. Because I'm going to be out. Okay. All right, truth gang, gang, gang. And I'm out this bitch.